for wonder where the haters be niggas. When I was 17, I was told I was cold. 45 carats in my piece, in my chest, in my tree. Everything, every day in the side, pocket shot on UGK, get you buzzed in your mouth. You heard about the paper, but it's some fakers die. Rolling some niggas that fake diamonds in their arms, and they in the diamond home and got it right just to take it. To Peter to the two, beat they chase you to Jamaica. Spurs not Lakers, serving boy Baker. Guy with the nation, got a holly person faker. Represent the tree of hands, niggas staying high. Fat boy spy, and we ain't trying to die. 2000 whippy, working wood deal with a 98 9. Man, I'm fucking with the shit.
What's happening? What's happening with it? What's good with everybody? Yeah, y'all already know what it is. You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. Phil J 508, what's happening with it? Johnny Q in the building, what it do? Cono Loco in the building, what's happening with it, Cono? Yeah, when y'all come in the building, make sure that y'all hit my like button. Hit the like button and jump in the comments. Let me know you in the building. Yeah. We gonna cook like we always do. Y'all already know how we do it. CB Sports, what's happening with it? Salute, CB. Yeah, y'all smash that like button. King says so. What's happening with it? He say, Bud didn't need Canelo to lose to be number one. He already number one. Like it on, he says, like it on GGG did beat Canelo in the first. Yeah, I mean, he might be your number one, but you know, he ain't everybody number one. So let's get into it. You feel me? Elevated consciousness. What's happening with it? Soldier God, what it do? My man, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. What's happening with it? Yeah, we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it today. You know, we gonna talk about it today. Big Snack Pack, what's happening with it? Hustles Holmes, what it do? Christopher Russell, what's good with it? What it do? You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it. Just because, and I'm going to say it again, just because Canelo Alvarez lost, that don't mean that Bud Crawford pound for pound number one. You know what I'm saying? He might be a lot of y'all number one, but that don't mean he number one. But, you know, shout out to Bud Crawford. Shout out to Crawford. Cali Fire, what's happening with it? Linnell Marion, what's happening with it? You said Crawford number one easy. In who eyes? Bud Crawford still got Errol Spence, the big fish problem. How you gonna be number one pound for pound if you ain't the best fighter in your weight class? Talk to me now. Make it make sense. How can you be number one pound for pound if you ain't the best fighter in your weight class? Y'all got to make this make sense to me, but we going to get into it, man. Y'all hit the like button. You know, it's all love. Y'all hit the like button. Jump in the comments. Let me know you in the building, and we going to talk about it. I just don't see, if you ain't the best fighter in your weight class, how can you be number one pound for pound? You still got big fish problems. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Johnny Q, what's happening with it? Jaime Peralta, what it do? Sports Brotherhood, what's happening with it? Say Usyk. Usyk is up there, man. Usyk he dominated cruiserweight, and he did, you know what I'm saying? He went and beat Anthony Joshua. He ain't the only one to beat Anthony Joshua, though. But Usyk will definitely be up there. You feel me? If you ain't the best fighter in your weight class, how can you be number one pound for pound? If you can explain that to me, then now you got to answer. Now we can talk if you can explain that to me. But just because Canelo Alvarez took his L, don't mean that Terence Crawford is pound for pound number one, realistically. Debo the God says that Canelo Usyk talk is officially over. I never even talked about that shit because I knew it would never own anyway. That shit was silly. Like Canelo and Usyk fighting, that shit was silly. Y'all knew that Canelo was never gonna fight no Usyk. Hell nah. In order for Canelo to fight Usyk, they would have tried to shrink Usyk down to go all the way down to 168 pounds. In order for Canelo to fight Usyk, they would have made Usyk look like 50 Cent did in All Things Fall Apart. If y'all ever seen that movie. Dr. Mofongo, salute to you. My man Zenith 360 in the building. What it do? NGZ03, what's happening with it? Abdul Williams, what it do? Yeah. So I'm just saying. But we're gonna talk about it. We got Jermell Charlo. You know what I'm saying? And by the looks of it, Terence Crawford got big fish Spence problems, and he got Jermell Iron Man Charlo problems too. And he made that problem himself. Knockout, my W right side. He always on the right side, ain't never on the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with it? Knockout Boxing 86 TV say, I like the energy from Crawford, but he can't be number one. He says, based on what he did at 140, his last 4 years at welterweight has been average. Wait, run that back again. Run it back one more time, Knockout. What you say? Knockout say his last 4 years have been average at welterweight. My man says, Debo say Canelo needs to handle work at 168, then gradually move up to 175. He isn't a normal contender at 175. Yeah, he ain't did shit at 175. He ain't did shit at 175. All he did at 175 is beat a washed up Kovalev. And Kovalev was pulling his punches. Zenith says that's the only way he could beat Usyk. No way in hell he beating any other way. Yeah, we are. I mean, if you really know boxing, you should have known that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know boxing know that from the jump anyway. Usyk is a nightmare for him. That'd be like a grown ass man playing with a little infant. Coach, what's happening with it, Coach? Abdullah Williamson says he knocked everyone out. He fought at 147. Well, let's go down the list. Jeff Horn. Errol Spence would have stopped his ass easy. Jose Benavidez with one leg. Errol Spence would have stopped him easy work. Who else? Amir Khan. Errol Spence would have stopped him easy work. Who else? Motherfucking Igis Kavalaskis. I don't even gotta talk about what Errol Spence, motherfucking Virgil Ortiz stopped him. Easy work, right? Then Sean Porter, right? We talk about Sean Porter. I'm gonna give him Miss Crawford for Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't stop Sean Porter. He ain't stopped Sean Porter. Sean Porter, daddy threw in the towel. And he was fighting a Sean Porter that admitted that he had been thinking about retiring and wanted to retire after the Errol Spence fight. Yeah, these are facts. Let's move along. Mark Wonderlick, what's happening with it? Knockout Boxing says, when people felt like Ward lost to Kovalev, they demanded he give Kovalev a rematch. But Canelo's supposed to move back down and not rematch Bivol. I smell, yeah. You know, he don't want none of that work, man. They know better than that. If you know, you know. Mr. Fargo says, I respect Canelo's accomplishments, but the mere fact that we're talking about Usyk tells me they were clearly looking past Bivol and he was in love with his power. Yeah, but see, like I tell a lot of y'all all the time, don't get enamored with power because it takes power. It takes a lot more than power to beat some of these fighters. You know what I'm saying? Just like I told Coach last night, if you only banking on a certain skill set, sometimes it's gonna take more than that. Some fighters you need the whole package. You need the total package, like Lex Luger to beat some fighters, like Floyd Mayweather. You couldn't just have power and beat Floyd Mayweather. You couldn't just have skill and beat Floyd Mayweather. You had to have the motherfucking full package. And didn't nobody have the full package to get the job done. Christopher Russell says, Ugas had already beat Bud in the amateurs. Yeah, but I'm not finna count the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? Amateur rankings, amateur style is different. They score different. So I'm not finna, talk about some shit that happened in 2007 or whenever, way back in 2007 and translate to the pros. See how the boxer talk. What's happening with it? Knockout. Debo says most knockout artists have been knocked out. Yeah, if you, go down boxing history. It's the truth. Eventually, most of all knockout artists, they get knocked out eventually. Anthony Johnson, what's happening with it? Yeah, y'all hit the like button. You're in the building. Hit the like button. That's the least thing you could do is smash on the like button. Smash the like. Yeah. Judah Ben Israel, salute. Anthony Johnson in the building. Christopher Russell says Julian Jackson is a perfect example. Man, Julian Jackson, he had a hell of he had more power than Julian Jackson had some power. That motherfucker could punch, but he ain't had no chin. He didn't have no chin. Julian Jackson had a Mir Khan chin with goddamn Ernie Shaver's power. Julian Jackson had a Mir Khan's chin with Ernie Shaver's power. That was the problem. You know what I'm saying? If you touched Julian Jackson, he was going night-night. Especially later on in his career, after he got tapped a couple times. But man, Julian the Hawk Jackson was one of my favorite fighters growing up. Man, I fucked with Julian Jackson heavy. And salute, man, with Judah Israel $2 super chat. He says, "Peace, God, we in here, man. I appreciate you." Yeah, Julian Jackson had that power. And salute to shout out to my man Drew Tight. Drew Tight had Julian Jackson on his channel recently. I think it was on Sunday, man. Great interview. Julian Jackson, hell of a story. He had a hell of a story, man. Hell of a story to him. And like Julian Jackson talked about it. He said, man, I was just blessed with that power. But he said he worked on putting his whole body weight into all of his punches. He said it was just repetition. He worked on it and worked on it and worked on the timing of getting his whole body from his motherfucking ankles, from his ankles to his hips to his shoulders, everything into every punch he put out. And he said, eventually it just came like riding a bike to him. But a lot of fighters don't work on all of that. It's the timing of having your body like twerk a certain way is, you know, that snap from the ground up. Jared Davis says modern day example of Erickson Lubin. But Erickson Lubin, he kind of redeemed himself. See, the thing with Erickson Lubin is, I noticed, is he's easily hurt. He is easily hurt, right? In the beginning. Like he's going to get hurt, but if he can survive the initial, you know, initially being hurt, then Erickson Lubin is he got a chin after that. But you need to hurt Erickson Lubin and touch his chin. And then if he can weather that storm, then Erickson Lubin, you know, then his toughness and his chin come alive. For example, we've seen Erickson Lubin, besides the Charlo fight, we've seen him hurt and wobble in damn near every fight after the Charlo fight, you know, when he stepped up in competition, but he's able to take the punch after he initially gets hurt. I don't know what it is with him. I think it's like you got to hit that button in Erickson Lubin's chin, and if that button don't shut him all the way down, then his chin, you know, his chin level turns up. Man, let me see. Matt Boone, what's happening with it? D Love, what's happening with it? Eddie, what it do? Let me see who else in the Zenith says Lubin got tougher the longer the fight went. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta tap that button in Lubin's chin, and then he'll wake up, and then his chin really activate. You know what I'm saying? His chin is like on a level 1, right? And it get tapped, and if he survives it, then his chin goes like to a level 8. It sounds weird, but it's real. Knockout said Lubin changed the perception. He said Lubin changed that perception in the Fundora fight. He got great. He got hard, and is a problem if you can't get him early. Right. That's all I'm saying. You got to get Lubin out of there early when you first hurt him, because you gonna hurt him. If you can punch, you're gonna hurt Lubin. As soon as you land a punch on him, you're gonna hurt him. Everybody know that. But if you can't get him out of there early, it's going to be a tough night for you, because just like I said and like Knockout said, he showed that he got a lot of heart in that Fundora fight, because he could have folded. Now, will Erickson Lubin ever be the same? I don't think so. You know, that fight took a lot out of him. I don't think Erickson Lubin will ever be the same after that fight. And Fundora might not ever be the same, but Fundora is, you know, younger. He's taking less punishment than Lubin. And Lubin, you know, I've seen Lubin in sparring wars. Go back and watch Lubin spar. Damn, man, what's his name? God damn, I can't think of his name. I'm gonna have to get back to that one. But man, I just seen Lubin in some fucking all-out, knockdown, drag-out sparring wars. Christopher Russell say, then you got guys like Spence that got it all. Yeah, he got dog, he got punching power. He ain't got devastating tank power, but he got punching power. He got boxing IQ. He got, you know what I'm saying, hella fundamentals. He got it all. What's happening with it, Jawan? What it do? Let me see. Big Texas ATH Cletus Smith, what it do? Miami J Kid, what's happening with it? He says, I got Castano with the upset. He says, it's the year of upsets, mark my word, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't got Castano beating Jermell Charlo, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. And you ain't lying, dog. Miami Kid J, you ain't lying. It is the year of the upsets. You feel me? It is the year of the upset. But when motherfucking Errol Spence beat the dog shit out of Terence Crawford, the whole blood protection committee gonna be upset. You know what I'm saying? The whole blood protection committee gonna be upset. My man, Seattle Boxing Talk says Lubin versus Jared Hurd. I think Jared Hurd needs to retire. I said that before. I don't think that Jerry Hurd, he's doing great in his business investments. He don't need to box no more. He's taking a whole lot of punishment in his career, in his short career. And I think that Jerry Hurd needs to retire. I want to see Jerry Hurd, flourish in, outside of boxing, continue to flourish outside of boxing. It ain't no need for Jerry Hurd to continue to take the punishment that he take, because he has a style that he's just going to take a lot of punishment. Jerry Hurd don't need to prove nothing else. He had a good career while he was on top, had some great fights, fought some of the best in his weight division. And yeah, it's time for him to retire. Lernell Marion said, I wouldn't even say it's an upset if Castano wins. Yeah, it ain't really an upset because, yeah, you're right. It's not an upset if Castano wins because, I mean, shit, they fought already and they fought to a draw. Knockout Boxer 86 say, Hurd chin too good for his own good. He run into wrong fighters. He said if he run into wrong fighter, it's gonna get ugly. Oh, that's for sure. Man, his yeah, and that's one thing that Jerry Hurd got. He got a hell of a chin. Jerry Hurd got that throwback chin. Brian Bradley, what's happening with it? Yeah. But this weekend, man, I can't wait, man. Jermell Charlo, man, there's been a lot of shit that they've been talking. Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano, they both promising knockouts. Does this fight last 12 rounds? Do anybody see this fight going 12 rounds again? Because both of these boys is promising knockouts. Let me know what y'all think. Do this fight this weekend with Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano, does this fight go 12 rounds? Both Brian Castano and Jermell Charlo is promising knockouts. Let's talk about it. Do this shit go 12 rounds? Do y'all see any way in this fight going 12 rounds? Because if these boys is finna go out there and do, right, and fight how they talking, I don't see this shit going 12 rounds. He say male 9th round stoppage. Tavares Harris said Charlo getting a KO in 4. Yeah, man, y'all talk to me. Do y'all see this fight going 12 rounds? Yeah, Seattle Laura versus Hurd was definitely a classic. That shit was definitely a classic. Do y'all see this fight going 12? And y'all hit the like button. Y'all, if you in the building, smash on my like button. Hit my like button. It don't cost nothing to hit the like button. Take a 1.2 seconds out your day and smash on the like button. My man Dominic says, I don't know, but if Charlo come out like he ended the last fight, Charlo. Zenith 360 said, Hurd never in a boring fight. Yeah, but it ain't that's cool for the fans, but it ain't cool for his health. Jared Davis says that he believed they both going for the kill. He said once one of the other sees the other hurt. Yeah, they got to. It's been too much shit talked in this fight. You know what I'm saying? They've been talking too much of shit, and they both talking heavy shit now, and they both promising that they gonna knock the other one out. Christopher Russell says, do I see Spence retiring Crawford? Nah, I don't see Spence retiring Crawford. I think Crawford got too much man, Crawford got dog in him. Let's not front like Crawford ain't got a lot of dog in him. You know what I'm saying? And like Crawford don't have a lot of pride. Ain't no way. Spencer have to kill Terence Crawford in the ring to make him retire. I'm gonna keep it like that. He got too much of pride. Crawford got too much pride to let, you know what I'm saying, Spence retire. Now, will Spence beat his ass? Yeah. Yeah, Spence finna dog walk his ass, but he ain't gonna retire him. It's gonna be a hell of a fight though, but we're gonna talk about that for sure. Um, He say Mel want that belt more than Castano. I feel he hungry. That he better be hungrier. Yeah, Mel is see Mel. He came up his whole career hungry. First, he wanted to prove to everybody that he was better than Jermall, right? Then he had to continue to prove to everybody that the knockouts that he was getting wasn't no fluke, right? Now that he's better than Jermall, and everybody know that he's better than Jermall, now he got to prove to everybody that he deserves. Well, he feels that he got to prove to everybody that he deserves to be, high on the pound for pound list, right? And so I think that Jermell Charlo, he always have a chip on his shoulder. He a type of fighter that always feel like he out to prove the haters and the doubters wrong, right? Because a lot of people still don't believe in Jermell Charlo no matter what he do. He's not a fighter that looks spectacular in every fight that he has. We didn't see him lose plenty of rounds. We didn't see him, struggle in fights, struggle with certain type of fighters. We've seen him struggle with pressure fighters before, like Castano, right? We've seen him struggle with fighters that know how to box and move very well, like Julian Jackson's son, right? John David, what's his name? John David Jackson, John Jackson, Julian Jackson's son when he fought him, right? Jermell Charlo was losing that fight big, and then he slumped his ass. He knocked his ass clean out. So I think that Jermell Charlo, he always have a chip on his shoulder to prove to everybody that, hey, I am that nigga. I am that dude. So yeah, he hungry now. He hella hungry. My man A1 Hoop Zone. And happy birthday again to A1 Hoop Zone. My man just had a birthday. And y'all make sure that y'all go sub to my man Emmanuel H. A1 Hoop Zone, putting down that fire content, keeping y'all updated on everything that's going on in the playoffs. And man, I hate that John Morant got hurt, man. John Morant is a beast. That boy is a beast. The intel says no way Spence the one. He said no way Spence the one trick pony will dog walk Crawford. If he a one trick pony, right? If he a one trick pony, how come he didn't beat all the best at 147 and Terence Crawford ain't? Let me know that. If he's a one trick pony, how come he beating the fuck out of all the best? That's a hell of a one trick pony to me. Arturo Shotty, what's happening with it? He said, how did the undercard look this weekend? You know what? I don't know. That's a good question, man. That's a real good question because I really don't even know who's fighting on the undercard. I really don't know. Off the Hook Girl says Canelo got exposed. Knockout Boxer says, Dear Jermell, please listen to Derrick James in the fight. Man, knockout, man. Who else fighting? I'm gonna drop a link so we can get this shit talk. I'm gonna send some links out. Cassandra Mason, the queen, is in the building. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post the link. I'm gonna put the link up in the chat, right? I'm gonna pin the link. And yeah. I'm gonna let 4 people click the link. 4 people. So hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me pin this link. All right, bet. We back. So, like I said, if you want to jump on, pinned the link. Only 4 people though. Knockout, what's happening with it?
Yo, what's up, homie? Salute to you, bro. What's good with you?
Man, just another day. Another day, man. I
Yes,
need your
sir.
help. I actually need your help on this. I seen you say Jerome Boots Ennis. I forgot that Jerome Boots Ennis was fighting Castile Clay. And we need to talk about that too. Who else is on that card this weekend?
Oh, you got Jerome Boots Ennis. You got Jerome Boots Ennis on that card. You got it's this Mexican fighter named Kevin Gonzalez on the card, and that's pretty much that card. But man, there's so many cards this weekend. You got a DAZN card. Zerto Ramirez is fighting. Shit, you got Sergey Kovalev back in action.
Wait. You said, oh yeah, DAZN Zordo Ramirez. I don't know that opponent he fight though.
Yeah, he ain't. He should probably.
He
I don't
needs
know.
to step in. That's another thing. We getting on all these other cats. Zordo Ramirez, I like him. You know what I'm saying? I ride with him, but he needs to step his competition up because he needs to start fighting some of these names. But he been calling out names. He been trying to fight the boss for a while now. But go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Then you got Badu Jack got a card. Tony Yoka, the heavyweight prospect, he got a card. It's like 4 cards on Saturday, bro. 4 or 5 cards with some, good up and coming fighters and some good, obviously the main one though is the Showtime card, and that one got Jerome Boots Ennis as the co-main. Charlo and Castano the main event, and they got some a fight with Kevin Gonzalez and some dude down at 122 pounds. So it's gonna be a real good night of boxing, bro. It's gonna be lit.
Okay. I'll probably check out. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely check out the Showtime card and I'll check out Zordo Ramirez. See what they doing over there on DAZN. But man, yeah. Well, let me catch some of these comments. Yeah, man. I really don't see this fight going the distance this weekend, man. What you? I know. I ain't trying to get you to make your prediction because I know you got your prediction show. Do you see it going the distance though?
Yeah, no. Hey, man, I think these two fighters know each other so well now, bro. I'm kind of with you. Like, either Castano is going to impose his will and he going to find an even better way to pressure Jermell and press him out, or Jermell is going to find his timing better in the last half of that fight. And like he in the last half of in the first fight, I should say, he was able to find his timing better. He really started putting it on Castano towards the end of that fight. Either it's going to be a continuation of that and Mel going to get him out of there, or Castano is going to press him out because Castano hurt Mel too in that fight. So, man, with this on the line, I don't see it going the distance because they both too, like, when you got two prideful champions like that, bro, they really, like, kind of have a healthy dislike for each other. They're both talking about they going to knock each other out, bro. Like, when guys like that say the shit, bro, like, they not coming to play, bro. Like, they really going to try to go at each other. And I think they styles is so different to where somebody gonna end up imposing their will in this second fight, and they gonna be the dominant one. And I think whoever that is probably is gonna have a chance to stop it. So if I'm betting on it, which I am gonna be betting on it, I'll probably say nah, it ain't gonna go the distance, bro. I would agree with you on that one. To be real with you,
the Slim Reaper said he got he said he got it going 12. He one of the only ones that I heard that say he got it going 12. Oh yeah, and Floyd, he do fight in Dubai. I'm not really interested in watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's on the TV in front of my face, I might watch it, but I'm not interested in watching Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, nah, I
I
ain't even covering that shit, bro. The only I think that's where Badu Jack is fighting. That's the only one I'm interested in seeing because he actually still a real boxer and he moved up to cruiserweight and shit. So I want to see how he look at cruiserweight. But other than that, ain't shit popping out.
I ain't even really too. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not even too interested in Badu Jack no more. He pretty much he's pretty much what I'm saying, out the door.
Yeah, I feel you. It's like when you move from 175 to cruiserweight, bro. Like at 38 years old, that's a big ass jump, bro.
And you got to think, Badu Jack, his best days was at 168.
Yeah, so you might be right about that, but I'm just a nerd. That shit come on at like 8 a.m. So I'm gonna find a way. I'm
Who the
finding a
hell
way to
beat
tune in. I ain't doing shit.
who the hell beat the hell out of Badu Jack the last time that like not I don't think it was his last it might have been his last fight or the fight before that. Was it Marcus Brownie, right? Marcus Brownie beat the dog shit out of Badu Jack
Yeah,
a few
I
years
think
ago.
Marcus Brown beat his ass. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we seen what happened to Marcus Brown his last fight. That motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. That
He
that
turned
dude,
into a whole bitch. I
that
don't
dude
like
is
to
a
say that, but
cyborg, bro. Fucking Baturbiev is he's a monster, bro.
but Turbiev made Marcus Brownie fold up and motherfucking quit. Timothy Spaghetti says Jermell backed off is the he said Jermell backed off is the only time Castano had success. Charlo stopped Castano and by 7. Man, he says the under 10.5 rounds is plus 200. Woo! That's cool money. Ain't a bad bet. But you know, like I said, if this fight is gonna go anyway, like they talking, cause they talking that big shit. So it's gonna go like that. Man, I'm telling you, this shit ain't gonna last no 12 rounds. And shit, I don't see it lasting 10.5 rounds. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, you never know. Sometimes it be the fights that you just know ain't going the distance, and it turn out to be the most technical, fight. Then one don't want to take a chance. I've seen that shit before. Both fighters talking a whole lot of shit, and neither fighter want to take a chance in the whole fight. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. Um, Mr. G says Jermell lost at least 3 to 4 rounds that he was winning in the last 15 seconds. A1 Hoop Zone. Yeah, y'all make sure that y'all go click on that link and sub to A1 Hoop Zone. If you want to stay connected on everything that's going on with the NBA playoffs, all the injuries, all the updates, he gonna keep you connected. But yeah, Anthony Johnson said he think he go 12. So yeah, man, I can't wait. And then we got Boots, Jerome Boots Ennis. Jerome Boots Ennis is high on Knockout Boxing 86 TV's pound for pound list, ain't he?
I got him all the way at number 4. I know y'all think, but hey, it is.
You got him at number what?
Number 4.
And explain to the people what the pound for pound list was originally supposed to mean.
Yeah, so they first created it just to say, hey, if these fighters were the same size, so if Sugar Ray Robinson was the same size as a heavyweight fighter, would he beat his ass? And that's all I do with my list. So before y'all go calling me crazy and shit, I believe that the pound for pound list is my personal belief. This ain't everything boxing. On my list, all I include your skills. You were the same size, you and another fighter in the same weight class, who would win that fight? That's it. I don't get caught up in resumes and accolades and all that shit because certain fighters get afforded opportunities that other fighters don't get. Case in point would be Vasily Lomachenko, 2-time Olympic gold medalist. His second and third fight, he was already fighting for a world title, even though he lost like his second fight. Then you got Robeisy Ramirez. Robeisy Ramirez is also a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, fighting under Bob Averman Top Rank, the exact same promotional company. But Robeisy Ramirez is about 10, 11 fights in, and he ain't got a shot at a title yet. So for reasons like that and many other examples that I won't bore y'all with, I don't include resumes, accolades, how many belts you got, because I just believe that certain fighters get opportunities that other fighters don't get.
Yeah, nah, real talk. But and I, as far as that, I have Jerome Boots Ennis, high up there. I got probably, like I told y'all, I got Shakur Stevenson, my number 1 pound for pound. Say what you want. Skill for skill, I got Shakur Stevenson, my number 1 pound for pound. Now, why are we talking about? Well, we gonna get into this pound for pound talk in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Real soon here. But man, what you looking to see in Jerome Boots Ennis against Castile Clayton this weekend?
Man, look, he got to be. So a couple of things. He takes shots unnecessarily. So I want to see him use his defense more. He got this thing where he feel like he can walk through you. And believe it or not, Delorme caught him shots in that fight. You just wouldn't know it because he beat the shit out of Delorme, got him out of there so quick. But he gets so offensive, bro. He trying to step on shit. You know what I'm saying? He trying to step on shit and slide on shit. So he let go of his defense sometimes. He just believe the shit that he throwing is so good, bro, that he ain't really worried about defense because he know what he finna do to you. And so I want to see him concentrate on defense more, work on systematically, you know what I'm saying, breaking people down and getting the Castano Clayton, because Castano Clayton can fight, bro. He got some pop on the shots and shit. So he gonna have to go in there and hopefully, you know, give Jerron Boots into some resistance. And for Jerron, I want to see him be more defensive, show those great reflexes defensively and not just offensively. And then also, I like how he's been patient. He got a no contest on this record right now because he was very impatient against Chris Van Heerden and ended up headbutting. And I believe that he go in there and then like in the first 2 minutes, that man throwing everything, bro. He throwing caution to the wind. So I want to see him be more patient, pick his shots more. You know what I'm saying? Be more selective. Catch him with the right shot instead of trying to catch him with everything. And then that's gonna show improvement because it's gonna be some dude that you run across. I don't give a damn how talented you are, bro. And he got talent for days, bro. Type of talent. Like, I don't care how talented you are. You're going to run into somebody that's going to be able to stand up to the shit you bring and they're going to throw back at you. And that's when your fundamentals, your skills, your footwork, that's when that shit is going to come into play. So he need to be working on that shit right now as he's continuing to work his way up the ranks. But that's one of the two things I want to see from him. Be more defensive, get hit less, and be more patient and just, you know, pick his shots a little bit better instead of just going in throwing 4 and 5 punch combinations from the jump.
Nah, yeah, I agree. Because you know, offensively wise and skillful wise, you really don't see too many holes in his game. But you do see him get hit with shots that he don't have to get hit with. You know, sometimes we seen it, like you said, and Delorme caught him with a couple shots. And when he fought the Russian or whatever he is,
Lipinets. Yeah, Lipinets caught him.
Lipinets caught him with some shit. You know what I'm saying? More than one shot. Lipinets caught him with some clean hooks. And if that was Crawford or Spence or one of these heavy hitters, you know, how you gonna respond to that? But anyway, you know, I think that Boots is gonna go out there, look spectacular again. I mean, he seems like every time his competition rises, he just look better and better. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he do against Castano Clayton. Castano Clayton, he's a B-level fighter. You know what I'm saying? To me, probably like a B-minus level fighter. But, you know, solid step up. Probably the best fighter that he probably the best fighter that Boots has been in the ring with so far. On paper, definitely.
Yeah, at the time that he fought him, yeah, I agree with that. Because like Delorme, you know, he probably was better in his day, but Delorme was small. He was way past the same with Lipinets. So I would agree as far as like, I don't think Clayton's in his prime at 34 years old, but Clayton is like closer to his prime, still very vibrant, hasn't lost a fight yet. So yeah, bro, I would agree with that. And the thing I love about Boots too, bro, like, I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, on social media, bro, but that man always posting like a knife or a boxing emoji. That's all he do is train, bro.
Yeah.
All he do is train, bro. He train and he go to church. That's it. That man
and that's dangerous. That's like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan type shit. When you just all you want, and he said it several times. He go to the gym every day. That's all he do is train. You know, like Gary Russell and the Russells. That's all they do. And you see the results. You see the results. And that's rare, especially nowadays. These young fighters ain't just living in the gym like that. They blowing up in weight, getting fat, you know, doing all type of shit.
All facts. That man, every time you see that man on Twitter, 12 rounds of sparring in the bag, miles on the heels, miles in the road. Sparring was good. Like, damn, bro, good word in church. Like, damn, bro, you don't do nothing else. That's all you do is train, bro. That man putting in that work, dog.
Everybody that's talked about Jerome Boots Ennis that said that they been in the ring with him, they say he different. They say he on a different level. So like I said, I believe the hype. Yeah, I'm gonna believe the hype with him. I believe all of it. He a problem, and I think that Jerome Boots Ennis is gonna continue to show how much of a problem he is this weekend on Showtime. Real talk.
And then key this too, bro. Like how he be talking too, homie. Like you hear Virgil Ortiz, you hear Conor Benn, bro. Like they don't be calling out the people that you want to hear them call out and shit. They be all timid and shit. Boots want everybody, bro.
Everybody.
Boots like, yo, bring me Errol, bring me Bud. Now, whether or not you think he can beat these fighters, that's your own opinion. But the fact that he like really want them, and then he be doing shit like putting himself in position to actually get the smoke. Like, yo, oh, so Showtime got all the 147 pounders and all the 154 pounders that fight on their network. I'm finna sign with Showtime because I really want smoke like that. Like I need y'all to know I really want smoke. Like I ain't backing down for shit. And in his last comments, and then I leave it alone. That man said, "Look, I want the one." He said they asked him who he want to fight at this last interview we did. He said, "Look, I take Errol, I take Bud, or if they vacate, I fight a vacant belt, but." I'm gonna see him at 154. They can't get away from me forever. I was like, ooh, I love that shit. Boots, keep talking, bro. Keep talking and keep chasing that dream, bro. So yeah, young man, I'm excited to see him fight this weekend, bro.
Oh, they definitely gonna have to see him, and whether it's Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, whoever it is, they better hope they see him sooner than later. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it at that. They better hope that they see him sooner than later. Because he only gonna get better. He got youth and time on his side. They don't got that on their side. And Jerome Ramos, he said the same thing that you said. He said only thing Boots needs to work on is being patient. He said he be such in a rush in the ring to show how good he is. He come out throwing bombs. Yeah, that's
great minds think alike. Salute Jerome, my Texas brother. Yeah. What up?
And my man John Kramer in the building. What's happening with it? Salute my man John. And then my man Kamara Steppin Razor says when Evander Holyfield was singing church hymns, he said was singing in church hymns in the corner before the Tyson fight. I knew it was gonna be a long night for Mike Tyson. Man, Evander Holyfield used to come in, man, walking down the aisle, singing them gospels, man, with a smile on his face, especially when he fought Tyson. See, that was Evander Holyfield's dream fight ever since the amateurs was to fight Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson came to the pros and was tearing up shit, that's why Evander Holyfield wanted to move up to heavyweight to fight Mike Tyson. It didn't happen when it was supposed to, but it eventually happened. It was going to be the same outcome either way. And I know Knockout probably disagree because he
No, I agree.
Okay.
Nah, Evander Holyfield was that, bro. You know how I don't want to say crazy, but you know how much of a dog you got to be. He wanted to fight Tyson when Tyson was stepping on shit. Like people don't understand. I know you know because you a huge Evander Holyfield fan. He wanted to fight Tyson when Tyson was out there like really sliding on people, bro. He was like, I want him, like, bro. Holyfield
sound like Shakur to me.
Yeah, he a dog, bro. Holyfield a dog. Yeah, Shakur dog.
Like Shakur to me.
Shakur dog. Like
what's happening with the KP?
What's up with y'all? I'm messing with Knockout because Knockout know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I know this shit. With Shakur, they gonna get it.
I ain't never doubted the dog in Shakur. He just can't be tamed. That's all.
Nah, I just hey Keon. I told Knockout a while ago. I said I think Shakur is his Holyfield. That's what I told him. I just see that in him, bro. That's just what I see in him. I see him breaking him mentally. That's what I see.
I said I might move down to 130 to show y'all niggas ain't really like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
he moved down to 130. He moved down to 130 and fuck with Shakur. He gonna get it's gonna be a long, ugly night.
Hey, what Luck says? It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, for Shakur. Y'all right. For Shakur.
Okay. Hey, what that boy? Hey, Knockout. What that boy say on the border rim? Hey, we can bet hard, score your ass bucks on that one if you want to.
No. We'll bet the push up.
All right.
Y'all know me though, like shit. I ain't ducking no smoke. I was just calling for that fight on my channel. Shit, like shit.
Hey, I know you did. Hey, we
make that hoe. I don't give a damn. Make that hoe. I want to see a great fight. And get what? Hey, they both my people. So whichever one win, I'm a fan of both. Like,
hey, we'll pay for that pay per view. I was like, Kano about to get in on you on this one. Kano jumped up here.
Yeah, bro, man, because you know if you're gonna give the information, give it correctly, man. Tank did do that, but why he turn around and delete the tweet after Shakur replied back to it?
Man, they told him to, man. He got to get
He
out.
deleted the tweet. He deleted the tweet.
Man, nah, it's still up there, bro. I go find it right now, bro.
He did delete it.
Tweet.
I got a screenshot. You know,
you got a screenshot.
Yeah, I got a screenshot.
Dude, go back.
Hey, Cano, what Poxy on the board of rip? This nigga scared.
Yeah, bro. I had to jump in here. I'm like,
he was advised to do that, bro.
Oh, he was advised to do that.
He was advised to do that, bro. His social media person, bro. Come on, bro.
Man. He need to stand on what he wrote, man. The hell with what people
tell him. That man damn near 28 years old. Ain't no man could be able to tell him what to fucking tweet and
Tank Davis will be here. He'll be here when the smoke clears, bro. Straight up. Just wait till I can't wait till he leave Floyd, bro. He's stepping on everybody, bro.
Hey, Cano, I told Knockout a long time ago. I said, just looking at their profiles and their mental, I just see it for what it is, bro. We grew up in the hood. We grew up with dudes that had their daddies around and then dudes that did. Shakur just seemed like to me, he built and his mind is on steadfast being the greatest he can ever be. With Tank Davis, I just see a little bit of waffling in him. And I think it's gonna show up at the wrong time because he didn't get everything he needed when he was a kid. I'm telling you.
Nah, that's when the dog gonna show up. He just maturing a little slow because he didn't have, you know what I'm saying, a grandfather. He didn't have a Bill Haney and shit. It just took him a little longer to mature. That's all, bro. But it's there. He'll be all right.
I mean, yeah, look, bro, I like all of them fighters, bro, but I hate to break your heart, man. When Shakur get in there with Tank, man, listen, check it out, man. So, take a time out for a second, bro, man. Shakur gonna look like Grand Theft Auto with the cheat code. That's what he gonna look like, bro.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
He'll be like, damn, Tank can't do shit with this. God almighty. Mama that go that man. That's too much, bro.
Stop
he
it,
gonna
bro.
frustrate Tank, bro.
I don't see Tank, man. I don't see Tank being able to fuck with Shakur. If Leo Santa Cruz and some of them other dudes was able to, box with Tank like they did for however long they did, man, it's gonna be a long, ugly night when he get in there with Shakur.
I hear you. I just want to see the fight because everything that all the points y'all making are valid points. But then I could just turn around and say, yo, if Oscar Valdez can hit Shakur with a right hand, why can't Tank catch him with a right hand? Like, bro, it goes. He caught him with more than one. Like, let's not do that.
I mean, he didn't catch him with many.
But Tank don't need many either. That's the other. Like, bro, it's just a good fight. Like, it's 50-50. Y'all favor Shakur. That's cool. I got my reasons on Tank. I think he can box with Shakur. That whole length thing and distance shit. Like, Shakur ain't longer than Tank like y'all think. Just go look at it. Bro, that man explosive. He fast. Like, bro, that's a 50-50 fight that could go either way. Like, at the end of the day, I know Tank gonna hit him. Can Shakur take that shit? I know Shakur gonna have his moments where he make Tank look slow, or he might have Tank out of position. Can Tank adjust? Like, bro, it's a great fight. But to act like Shakur is leaps and bounds ahead of Tank, bro, that's not the case, bro. That couldn't be further from the truth.
To me, he is.
I think it's a great fight. I think, what I'm saying, I see that fight being a 9-3 type of fight.
In favor of Shakur.
Yeah, in favor of Shakur. I see it being like a 9-3 type of fight.
It ain't a fighter from 130 to 140 that's going 9-3 Tank Davis, bro.
All right.
Come on, man.
All right.
That's why.
That's what I see. That's what I see.
Hey, listen, bro. That's why when Tank tweeted all that shit, man, Shakur's like, man, that man been in the ring with me. He know what it is. Well, you better pay attention, bro. Tank know what it is with him already, bro. A lot of these fighters already know what it is with him, bro.
Hey, Tank gonna leave motherfucking Floyd Mayweather in there.
That's what
it don't look like he moving. It look like he, from what Larry Ellerby and his trainer saying, it look like he's staying.
I hope he leave, because if he don't, I hate to have to make the videos and the lives that I'm gonna have to make about him.
You're gonna have to get on his helmet.
It will happen. Fortunately, because
let me ask y'all a question. Including the chat, man. When Tank spars, don't he go in there to kill people? Have you ever seen him take it easy?
He going there to kill people. He going there to kill shit. Everything in sight.
So why he ain't do that to Shakur when they sparred several times? Why couldn't he? Oops. No answer. Okay. Shakur knows how to handle that man. That's all I'm gonna say on it, man. He know how to handle that. He know what Tank brings to the table. He know what to do with him.
Like I said, and I want them. I can't wait till they fight because I'm gonna make a whole lot of money on that fight. Because people love knockouts. They love knockouts. Oh, a whole bunch of y'all going with Tank. Oh, I got Tank. I got y'all enamored with knockouts. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna fuck. He can't fuck with Shakur. And I've been saying this in knockout. No, I've been saying this for years. He can't fuck with Shakur. I can't wait.
I'm bet money on it too, man. Easy money to me. Easy money. Entertaining fight. I ain't saying that they gonna be.
Y'all are so disrespectful to the number one pound fighter in the world, bro.
You said Tank the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, man. Yeah, you did, and you did rate him your number one pound for pound fighter in the world. See, I thought you was just drunk and smoking on some good loud that night. I didn't know you were serious.
Nah, hey, there's nothing wrong with having him number one, man. I mean, he's basing it the way I do my pound for pound list. It's real simple.
I know. I base my pound for pound list like that too. If Tank ain't number one, he can't be number one.
Either he ain't number one on mine either, man. I actually got Boots first, man, then Shakur second, but that's just on my list. You know, everybody's gonna have a difference of opinion on it.
But man, so while we talking about pound for pounds, right? And I'm gonna let everybody cook. While we talking about pound for pound, it seems that, you know, throughout the boxing world, I see people saying that now Terence Crawford is number one pound for pound now that Canelo Alvarez lost. You know, now that Canelo Alvarez moved up to 175, fought a champion in Bivol, he took an L, right? Now, that automatically makes Terence Crawford pound for pound number one. And my whole thing is, you know, how can Terence Crawford be pound for pound number one if he ain't the best fighter in his weight class? He ain't even proved that he was the best fighter in his weight class. I don't give a damn what he did at 135 pounds in that 140. I don't give a damn that he beat fucking Ricky Burns. 10 other people beat Ricky Burns. I don't give a damn that he fucking beat Julius Ndongo to become undisputed. You feel me? Like that's not no pound for pound shit to me. Now, what he did at 147, stopping everybody he been in the ring with, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We got to give him credit for that. That's cool. But when I look down the line and I say, okay, Jeff Horn, Errol Spence would have put his dick in the dirt, right? And then I moved to Jose Benavidez with one leg. And Terence Crawford had a tough time in that fight at points. Very tough fight for him. Errol Spence would have put his dick in the dirt. Matter of fact, Errol Spence said how he talked about how he was beating the dog shit out of Jose Benavidez in sparring. Easy work, right? Then you move on to Glassjaw Amir Khan. Errol Spence would have fucking had him still sleeping to this day. He'll still be asleep right now. He got in the ring with Errol Spence. Now, then you move to Igis Kavalauskas. I don't even gotta mention Errol Spence because we see what Virgil Ortiz did to Igis Kavalauskas. There's Sean Porter. Sean Porter daddy threw in the towel. Sean Porter, now we're gonna give him credit for the knockdowns. Yeah, he knocked down Sean Porter. The first one was more of an off balance. He hit Sean Porter in his chest, right? The second one was a legit, you know, he had Sean Porter a little hurt, you know, dropped him. But come on, man. His daddy threw in that towel. And that was a Sean Porter that was already had goddamn 1 foot out the door, already had said that he wanted to retire. He knew that he wanted to retire after the Errol Spence fight. Matter of fact, his words was, after the Errol Spence fight, shit, I was going to retire. But then, you know, when
the talk said Terence Crawford started coming up, and I started, me and my dad started looking to the Terence Crawford fight. He said, okay, I'll stay for one more fight. Anybody that got their foot already out the door, they can't be at their best. They can't put on their best performance. Did Floyd Mayweather put on his best performance when he had one foot out the door in his last fight when he fought Andre Berto? No, that wasn't the best Floyd Mayweather. You can't show your best when you already have in your mind that you're going to retire no matter what after that fight, right? So, with that being said, when has Terence Crawford proved that he was number one pound for pound if he ain't the best fighter in his weight class? How can I be pound for pound number one in all of boxing? Pound for pound meaning that any weight class that I move up to, if I'm the same size as the top man at that weight class, can I beat him? I don't see that shit in Terence Crawford because I don't think he can beat Errol Spence. Pound for pound, what? He ain't number one. Go ahead. Whoever want to cook.
I think it's like this, Keon. If he's number one, then him versus Spence is 1 versus 2. So it don't really matter, bro. Because when they whoever wins that fight is number one. So whatever place that they place him at, 1, 2, 3, 4. Terence Crawford's no less than number 3. So whenever him and Spence fight, it's gonna be for number one. It's really no point even debating who's number one right now. Because once they make that fight, which should be the next fight that we get, if that's the next fight that we get, it's no even point in debating. Ain't even nothing to talk about.
I mean, it is if everybody just automatically saying that Terence Crawford is pound for pound number one, because see,
let him get number one, Keon. So if he get knocked out next fight, he's not number one no more.
I got an argument with that. Like I said, he still got to show that he's the best in his weight class. You know what I'm saying? He still has to all that shit at 140. Come on, let's keep it 100. At 140 pounds when he came undisputed, I don't want to take no credit away from him. But come on now, look at the fucking resume who he fought. If we want to, you know what I'm saying? Because the only way you can base Terence Crawford and say that he's number one pound for pound, if that's the way you basing it, is by resume. Because if we basing it skill for skill, it ain't Terence Crawford nor Errol Spence. If we just talking about flat out skills, so what are you basing it on?
Yeah. I mean, based on how they do the list, I think the best argument, bro, is for Alexander Usyk to be number one pound for pound, bro. If I'm gonna just keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a man like not Terence Crawford, even though Errol just unified his third belt, like Alexander Usyk literally did what the definition of being a pound for pound fighter is. He answered the question. Like they say, well, what if this person fought a heavyweight? How would they do? He said, you know what, forget that. I'm just gonna move up and find out. So he unified against Anthony Joshua and took his 3 belts. And Anthony Joshua outweighed him by 30 pounds. And he took that man belts in his hometown, bro, in his home country, in the UK. And before that, his whole run at cruiserweight, he fought in everybody else's home country, bro. He fought in they shit, in they stadiums and shit. Then he defended his undisputed crown in that person's country, bro. In their state, where he always had road games, bro. Imagine a team in basketball having nothing but road games the whole way through the championship, bro. Like all the way through that whole, they just on the road, winning shit, stepping on shit, bro. So if anybody's number one pound for pound, now that Canelo is lost, it gotta be Alexander Usyk. And I'm gonna disagree with my brother Big Money Texas Toledo. Look, bro, I heard what you're saying. And Jerome Boots Ennis, he entitled to his opinion, and whatever other boxers you're talking about who still got Canelo pound for pound number one, they entitled to their opinion. But how we gonna knock Vasily Lomachenko down when he lose? Vasily Lomachenko take a loss and he get knocked off the list, but Canelo ain't supposed to take a hit at all? Nah, bro, he got to take a hit. There's no way possible you can be number one pound for pound when you just lost, bro. He ain't even been a week yet. Let him build himself back up. Damn. Let him build back up and maybe, win some shit, and then maybe he can climb back up. But for right now, bro, no way in hell. It's too many people that are on win streaks right now. It's too many people that, like, in this time while he was losing, Shakur done unified, Spence done unified even more. Like, nah, bro. I think the argument is for Usyk. If I'm gonna be real with y'all, like, he should be, based on how they do the list. And I don't do my list this way, but if you're talking about resume and accolades and championships and credentials and shit, and kind of how he won his shit, bro, it got to be Alexander Usyk as the number 1 pound for pound fighter right now. Definitely not Terence Bud Crawford, bro.
And I'll have to, you know, say that you have a strong, valid point with that, right? Because to me, in order to be number 1 pound for pound, you gotta at least be the number 1 fighter in your weight class. You gotta have at least shown that you are the best in your weight class. When Andre Ward was number 1 pound for pound, without a shadow of a doubt, we knew that he was the best fighter in his weight class, right? He went and whooped on the Crusher Kovalev at 168. When he was at 168, he won the Super 6 tournament, right? We knew that he was the best fighter in his weight class, without a shadow of a doubt. Floyd Mayweather, when he was number 1 pound for pound, we knew that he was the best fighter in his weight class. When Roy Jones was number 1 pound for pound, we knew that he was the best fighter in his weight class. How can you be number 1 and we don't even know if you're the best fighter in your weight class? When Canelo Alvarez was at 168, even though he didn't fight Benavidez, he fought everybody else. And you know what I'm saying? He became undisputed at that weight. We knew at that point in time that he was the best fighter in his weight class besides Benavidez. Everybody else he went through, whether it was the best competition or not, do I feel like it was the best competition? No. But how can you have an argument and say that you're the best fighter in the world and you ain't even the best fighter in your weight class, or you ain't proved that you're the best fighter in your weight class? If that's the case, I could put Errol Spence and say, yeah, Errol Spence number 1 pound for pound. He didn't prove a lot more than Terence Crawford had in his own weight class. And they in the same weight class. How you gonna be over that man? Like I said, who you beat has something to do with it. I mean, however you know what I'm saying, the skill set, but come on. When we look at them dudes at 140 and 135 that he beat, come on, man. Let's keep it 100. That shit was the easiest path to undisputed I ever seen.
Well,
let's just tell it how it is. You getting to fight in Dungle for 3 titles? Come on, man. But Kano,
yeah, look, man, I don't even argue with people about pound for pound, because if you've been the people who've been following me for the last few years, they know that I've always said it's about skills and skills alone. I could give a damn about the accolades or anything like that. I've did many live streams explaining my stance on it, you know. So, you know, whether they got Bud number 1 or Canelo, look, Canelo was never even on my list. I'm gonna just keep it fucking with you. He was never even on my list. There's too many much more talented fighters than him for me to even have him on the list. Let's just erase the fact that he's, you know, got caught cheating, got pop hot. It wouldn't even matter with me. I still wouldn't have had him on my list. I see people with better skills than him fighting currently. And that's just a fact. Everybody keeps making this big deal about the loss to Bivol and shit, man. But listen, man, the truth of the matter is he'll lose to any disciplined technical fighter out there. If it's a disciplined technical fighter, that's what he's been trying to avoid his whole time since he lost to got lost to Mayweather. He ain't figured he knew Bivol was technical, but he didn't think he would be disciplined. Bivol showed that he was a disciplined technical fighter. And that's why Canelo was in trouble in that fight. That's the reason why. So
wait, look, so it wasn't how big, it wasn't his size, Kano?
Bro, if you step on the scale, bro, why are you going to start this rabbit hole for me? I don't care about no weight, man. If you step on the scale and you make the weight, we got to fight. I don't want to hear shit after the fight about no weight difference, about none of that bullshit, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure, because that's what they saying, Kano. They talking about he was too little. I was just trying to say, you know.
Bro, that motherfucking Callum Smith dude was bigger than Bivol. What are we talking about? They ain't talking about the size then. I'm just saying, bro, man, that don't matter, man. Fundura is taller than everybody in his weight division, but he's a skinny motherfucker. He makes weight. You can't use it against him. It is what it is. If you step on the scale, you both make weight, you agree to the weight, what the fuck is we talking about? You both agree to it, right? You both signed the dotted line, right? Don't come after the fight talking about, oh man, you know what I'm saying? It was his weight. It was the weight. It was the weight. I bet Canelo ain't gonna say that. He better not. Shit, I bet he better not even mention the weight, bro. He better not. Nah, I'm saying
he already said the weight. He said the weight was a bit of a small issue.
Oh, he came out and said that.
Oh
nah,
no,
yeah, after the fight, bro.
Nah, bro. The weight wasn't the issue. He got his ass tore up. The guy had too many skills for him. That's what happened to him. It is what it is. Stop with all that
I
crying,
agree with
bro.
that. I agree with that. That's just what it was. But my point when I mentioned Canelo, I was just saying that at least he did, you know what I'm saying, prove that he was the best in that weight class at 168. Crawford, he ain't even proved that he the best in the weight class yet.
I don't think he proved that either.
Well, he did. Besides Benavidez, he ain't fight Benavidez, but everybody else he beat. You feel me? So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Crawford, he is still catching his weight class that was at the top that he ain't even proved that he can beat them yet. So how can you be number one pound for pound? That's all I'm saying. And like I said, I've seen if we go to the skill set, I've seen a lot of skill flaws. I've seen a lot of flaws in this game. He don't stand out as number one pound for pound to me. Straight up and down.
Yeah, he don't gotta be. He don't really gotta be number one. It could be vacant. When they fight, that's the number one guy. When them two guys fight, the winner of that fight is the number one guy.
I see Shakur Stevenson. That's my number one pound for pound. Say what you want. Feel about how you want to feel about it. He's dominating, and he just dominated the top fighter. Right? He's dominating fighter. And he don't even hardly lose a round. We didn't see that man lose maybe one round in his past fucking how many fights?
It's been a long time.
That looks like pound for pound to me. We you know what I'm saying? When the last time you seen that man lose more than one round in a fight? That is pound for pound to me.
Yeah, he is getting close to that. He getting to that Floyd type shit. That's what he getting to.
Anyway, man, look, man, I don't think he proved he was the best at 168, Keon, man, because I always look at this, and I look at this across every single weight division. If you didn't clean out your division, you ain't proven it yet. And that doesn't mean collecting these titles from title holders. I'm talking about cleaning out the threats. You know who did that, man, recently? Usyk at cruiserweight. He cleaned out the division. He beat everybody he was to beat in that division. Canelo didn't beat everybody he needed to beat at 168 to clean that division out. That's what I mean by that. But anyway, man, I digress. I'm gonna sit back because I definitely ain't gonna argue pound for pound with nobody. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna do it.
Yeah, that's a never-ending argument because it's all subjective.
Yeah. I mean, you know, but to me, you don't get to sit on the sideline and just, you know what I'm saying, move your way into pound for pound. Just off of technicality because somebody else, nah, we ain't doing that. Nuh-uh.
Go in there and beat Errol ass like you said you're gonna do. Beat the shit out of Jermell Charlo like you said you're gonna do. And there won't be a soul alive that won't be calling you pound for pound number one unless they just a hater.
Right. Prize Fighter TV says, why am I blocked from coming in? Well, obviously you ain't blocked from coming in because you just coming in. I'm reading your comment right now, so I don't know. Todd Swindle says, he says, when EJ beats Crawford, he's number one. I mean, you know, he got to move up. He definitely, you know, higher than 5 where they got him at. I don't know how he moved down. Last time I had checked before, he was number 4. How he moved down? And how is Louis number 2 on everybody's list? I don't understand that shit.
Bro, they got like 3 fighters from the same weight class. Where they do that at? Did you see that? Did you catch it? For real? Am I wrong? Knockout? At least 2.
Yeah, no. You talking about Nui and Ioka? They're not in the same weight class.
Chocolatito's there too.
Yeah, Chocolatito and anyway, Chocolatito and Ioka, they in the same weight class. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. How can you have 2 of them on that? How can you? And Chocolatito's right in that same weight close range to that weight class. How you gonna have
Yeah,
them
they
three?
115, 115, and 118. Yeah, you right. I see him away because he ain't never lost and he did beat no Nito and shit. But Ioka, I would definitely take his ass off of there. Chocolatito, I mean, I kind of feel like he beat Estrada and then just had that performance against like Ioka and Lomachenko are the ones that don't belong, bro. To be real with y'all.
Lomachenko should have never been on the list. Yeah, I said it. God damn it. I'm gonna piss some people. I ain't never had that motherfucker on my list either. Shit. Goddamn overhyped piece of shit.
you go, yeah, you gonna go with my boy Loma like that? God damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Loma can fight, Cano. He good.
Come on, Cano.
Bro. It's a proven fact how to beat that motherfucker, man. It's a proven fact, man. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, let me tell you, let me put it to you like this, bro. I don't think he beats Haney. I don't think he beats Tank. I don't think he beats Shakur. Shit, man. Should I name some more, man? Shit, he might not even beat Michel Rivera. Shit. Why you bullshit?
Shit, if you really want to go there, we gotta start talking about guys like fucking Jose Valenzuela too. Like,
I can name a lot of fighters. That's what I'm saying.
They give him trouble, but I think Loma, he like him and Devin. That's a close fight. I think Tank could get him. I think Shakur gives him. I think he can beat Cambosos. I think he could probably win a rematch with Teofimo. I think he is a good fighter. I feel where you're coming from though, because he got a lot of opportunities that people didn't get to get. So it's kind of, it makes you kind of sour because you see all these other fighters that are maybe just as deserving, if not more deserving. But he just got, he got opportunities that other people didn't get based off his amateur pedigree and shit. But you got fighters coming in like, I don't remember Rigon Diao getting those type of opportunities. He was a two-time gold medalist. I don't remember, like I said, bro, BJ Ramirez, and that's why them accolades and shit, bro, they kind of, I don't want to say they mean nothing because I want to see champions fight champions in the best possible fights, but it's the reason why I can't include them when I'm rating fighters because I see the game for what it is, bro. It's a lot of dudes that get opportunities that other dudes don't get, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
My man said that. Hold on. He said that Lomachenko and Devin Haney ain't no close fight. Well, let's address that. I think that's a very close fight.
Me too.
I think that's a very close fight. And to tell you, and to keep it 100, I'm not even sure that Devin Haney can beat Lomachenko.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that Devin Haney can beat Lomachenko. That's a tough fight for that's the toughest fight that Devin Haney. That's a very tough fight. It's a tougher fight than Cambosos is gonna be. I don't know if Devin Haney can beat Lomachenko.
I might have to go on mute. Bro.
I mean, y'all can, what I'm saying, y'all can buy that shit if you want to, but Devin Haney, he a hell of a fighter. But from what I've seen from him, he ain't showed me that he could beat Lomachenko.
Yeah, he just fought. So the point in reference to that is he just fought a southpaw, bro, in JoJo Diaz, and that southpaw in JoJo Diaz, he was taking a different angle and he was hitting Devin consistently with a straight left hand, bro. Like Loma's angles and his feet are much better than JoJo Diaz. So you got to ask yourself, like, I don't believe in triangle theory, but I think we can all agree this. You got to ask yourself, if JoJo Diaz can consistently hit Devin Haney with a left hand, why won't Loma be able to?
And it take a certain style fighter to beat Lomachenko, and Devin Haney ain't got that power like that, and he ain't gonna press on Loma and rough him up and do all like I don't. That's a very difficult fight for Devin Haney. I'm not convinced that Devin Haney can beat Lomachenko.
Dr. Mafungo says Loma's a very good fighter. That footwork and the angles he presents are a problem for anyone. Anyone that doesn't have technical boxing skills. Anyone who doesn't have a high ring IQ. Because the minute he gets in there with somebody with some type of ring IQ, that movement is gone. It's 0 to none. It disappears. Man, bro, y'all watch film, bro. I just want to know, bro.
I watch plenty of film, and what I see, like I said, Devin ain't showed me that he can convincingly beat Lomachenko yet.
Well, I wasn't talking about that. I was addressing his comment.
Yeah,
I think Connor know we watch film. No, we watching this shit.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think that Devin Haney is a hell of a fighter. He only get better. He get stronger, and all of that. But like I said, up until this point, if somebody told me, okay, you got to go and you got to bet on this fight. I wouldn't be comfortable betting on Devin Haney to beat Lomachenko. Maybe I might change my mind after I see him fight Kambosos, even though I think Lomachenko beat the shit out of Kambosos. But like I said, Devin Haney, he's still building. He's still getting better. He ain't at his peak yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Joan and Coach Connor. I ain't saying I picked Loma to beat him, but to act like Haney just washed him, that's where I'm at. Like, bro, like that's a competitive fight. Like, he ain't just finna wash Loma. He could beat him, and I ain't saying he'll lose to him, but that's a close ass fight, bro. That's a 50-50 fight for real.
Coach, why you asking me? Why you saying bet when I just clearly said that I wouldn't bet on the fight? Like I said, I wouldn't bet on neither one of them. I'm with knockout. That's a 50-50 fight. I said I'm not convinced that he can beat Lomachenko. I didn't say that I felt that Lomachenko was going to beat him. I think that's a 50-50 fight that, I wouldn't be surprised either way.
I don't know. I don't think Lomachenko even wants to get in the ring with Haney, man. That's the way he been moving it. He ain't never looked like he wanted to get in the ring with Haney.
Well, we're going to be able to see soon because once Haney get them belts and Lomachenko come back, from doing what he doing over there in his country, they definitely going to try to make that fight. You better believe that fight going to happen. That fight going to happen.
I want to say one thing and I got to go. You and Knockout, y'all bet the fight. If y'all think that Loma going to beat Devin Haney, y'all bet the fight. That's all I want to say. I ain't got a lot to say.
Coach.
I said the fight is close. That's all I said.
I just tell you, Coach, you didn't hear me. I said I wouldn't bet on neither one of them.
I'm on your side on this one, Coach.
Bet the fight. Y'all gonna learn.
Well, why would I bet when I just told you I wouldn't bet on neither one of them? I said I'm just
but you doubt. You got doubt. You got doubt in your voice. I don't want to get no doubt.
Yeah, I got doubt.
Oh, shit.
He can beat he can beat Lomachenko, but I'm not saying that Lomachenko can beat him. I said it's a 50-50 fight, and I wouldn't bet on neither one of them. That's too close of a fight for me to bet on.
Just as fast, too big, too long, just as fast. Not gonna get tired. Understand these words. Great feet, too big, too long, way too big, just as fast. Hell of a jab, too short. You can't beat him. Gonna get his ass whipped. And if anybody want bet when they make that fight, because it's gonna make it, because top rank now. So anybody want smoke, I got him. That's it.
We ain't gonna get that chance, Coach, man. Because as soon as Devin Haney collect them belts, man, Loma gonna stay over there wherever he's at, man. He ain't coming back.
There's a reason why Loma title. There's a reason why. Y'all are not understanding, bro. It's a reason why. He took a franchise belt. He defended against everybody else. Soon as Devin got in that position, what happened? Mauricio, can you please give me a belt, please? So I don't have to fuck with this nigga. Man, y'all better recognize, bro. There's reasons why these fighters don't take these fights, bro.
Coach, recognize what though? Like, so it's disrespectful to say it's a close fight now?
No, y'all said I don't know if Devin got the power. I don't know if Devin got it. If he can beat Loma. I know. So I'm willing to.
You don't know. How you know, Coach? How you
man, Coach done got his Bivol. He done got his Bivol pick right now.
Now he just know it.
Y'all gonna have to leave Coach alone. Y'all gonna have to leave Coach alone. Leave Coach alone.
You can tell them whatever they want. They pick Campbell. They pick Loma too. Tiafimo too. So they don't understand skills pay the bills. See?
Hey, Coach got a hot tub time machine now. Let me buy that hot tub time machine since you know what's gonna happen.
Well, if y'all got doubts, if y'all think Loma can beat him, that's all I had to say because I gotta go.
Talk that shit, Coach. Talk that shit.
The fucking fight, bro.
Talk that shit, Coach. Talk that shit.
I gotta go, fellas. All right, y'all. I'm holler.
All
right, Coach. Take it easy, man.
Look at me trying to get some Coach, man.
Hey, man. If he be getting them, he conveniently forgot he picked AJ. I picked Usyk. He forgot that he picked Lubin. I picked Fundora. Like, he won't talk about Bivol. All right, bro. You got it. You shining this week. Come on to the show tonight because I got some damn push-ups for you.
I will say this though. I'm with Coach though, man. I got Haney winning that easily as well, man.
Ain't nobody beating, none of them beating Lomachenko easily. You know what I'm saying? None of them. I don't even see, maybe Shakur. Other than Shakur, ain't none of them gonna beat Lomachenko easily.
Tank will stop his ass, bro.
Tank might stop him. Yeah, Tank might stop him, but it ain't gonna be easy. Y'all acting like that. Devin Haney don't even have the attributes to go in there and beat Lomachenko easily. He don't. He don't got the attributes. He don't.
Hey, chat. Blame it on me, man. Blame it on me. I stepped on Lomachenko, so now he got to step on Devin, man.
I ain't stepping on Devin. I'm just telling you how I feel. He don't have the necessary attributes to beat Lomachenko easily. Now, can he beat him? He might be able to beat him. He might be able to beat him, but he ain't gonna beat him easily. I'll tell you that.
I just don't understand how people can watch it. I don't understand how people can watch the success that JoJo Diaz was able to have and not think that Loma's gonna have any, bro. That's crazy.
Loma don't fight like JoJo. Come on.
He's better than him. Like everything that JoJo was doing, dipping off to the right, slowly pressing Devin Haney to get his left hand off. Everything he was doing, Loma does better, bro. Like I don't understand.
Tell you what, man, I'm with Coach D, man. When that fight get made, let's bet, knockout. God damn it.
I ain't say I got Loma. I said it's a tough fight, bro. Y'all act like Devin can beat in a tough fight, bro.
Let's bet how many rounds Devin gonna win, because I'll pick him to win at the least 9 motherfuckers.
Nah, bro, he'll win that fight. If he win that fight, it's 8-4-7-5, bro.
Would you willing to bet on that?
Yeah, if I pick Devin to win, yeah. If I pick Devin to win, we can bet, because if I pick him, it's gonna be a close fight either way, bro. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll bet
that 9 rounds.
At least.
Not even close. Not even close. Y'all ain't put no respect on Lomachenko's name at all. You talking like Devin Haney already proved that he pound for pound #1.
No, if he could have proved it, Lomachenko wouldn't have ducked him to begin with.
You acting like Devin Haney just didn't prove that he just the motherfucking baddest motherfucker walking on the planet.
Take that challenge again? Why did he go get the franchise?
I'm gonna tell you something you ain't gonna want, and nobody wants to hear this in the chat, and you ain't gonna want to hear it either, Cano. But because Bob Errol get a piece of the pie, bro. Straight up, like I don't even know if it was necessary. Bob Arum ain't trying, like, now that he got Devin under the watch, bro. Now that he can make money off Devin, he got nothing but positive shit to say about him. He probably gonna make the fight now. I don't think Loma 400 amateur fights, bro, multiple division champion. I don't really think he ducking no smoke like that, bro.
You show me those 400 fights on paper, bro, because I can't find them.
I mean, I can't do it. We can just talk about the 2 gold medals, bro. He can fight, bro. Like I get it. I don't like the opportunities he's been afforded. Like he is one of the reasons why I do my pound for pound list the way I do it, bro. Like I ain't no Lomachenko fan, but I'm gotta be real, bro. Like he good enough, like to give Devin Haney some problems. To say Devin gonna wash him like 9-3 or 10-2, nah, bro. Nah,
I said it. I'm gonna stand on that. You know I will too.
I know you will, bro. I don't never doubt your character and you stand on your word.
My whole thing with Devin, though, man, just to even get off a little bit off of the Lomachenko, man, how can he prove it when every time he tried, his mandatories wouldn't even fight him, Keon?
You're right about that. You're right about that, but I'm going off of what I seen in the ring. That's what I'm going off. I'm going off of strictly what I have seen in the ring. Yeah, he don't jump out to be just somebody that's going to fucking 10-2, 11-1. No motherfucking Vasil Lomachenko. He ain't that.
All I'm saying is, man, that there's a reason why a lot of these fighters would not step in the ring with him. You already know.
He a tough ass fight, bro. He a tough fight. Definitely a tough fight and hard to figure out for anyone. He long as shit for that division. Got a nice jab. He's athletic, but like he does pull straight back. He can, like, bro. He's starting to. It looked like he got tired at the end of his last 2 fights.
Looping punches. He throw wild looping punches a lot.
He got some things to work on. He young. He can get there, but I can't say he gonna wash it.
That brings me to my next point, y'all. They should have fought him then, cause they ain't gonna do nothing but continue to improve and get better. It's gonna be.
You might be right about that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, Coach, because see, back then, I was adamant that I was picking Lomachenko. If he had a fault, Lomachenko back then, I said, oh, he ain't beating Lomachenko. But now, I'm different. Now I'm like, okay, well, Devin got a good chance of beating him. I'm just not going to say that I'm all the way convinced that he can beat him. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of on the edge. That's a 50-50 fight to me. And for my man that said Devin Haney beat Linares 10-2, right? Okay, that's cool. But motherfucking Lomachenko stopped him with one shoulder.
Well, you're talking to the chat, right?
Yeah, I'm talking to the chat. I'm talking to my man that my man that said that. I read it earlier. I just had to address that.
All good.
So, yeah. I mean, my man Dirty Red in that super chat, man, appreciate you. He says, people say Lomo ducked Devin, but everybody forgot T.O. was more proven opponent at the time. When Devin get a second round TKO against top 10 comp. He said, when did Devin get a second round TKO against top 10 comp? But see, my whole thing, I'm not shitting on Devin. I know that a lot of these motherfuckers were ducking Devin and they wouldn't fight him. Look how Cambosos did. He did everything in the world to not fight Devin. So Devin a hell of a fighter, but I haven't seen, right? I haven't seen the fighter that's just gonna go out there and watch Lomachenko. I don't see that.
The same T.O. you're talking about that wouldn't give Devin the fight either? Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop with that, man. If these guys really believed they were better than Devin, they would have gotten the ring with him and got it out of the way and made it official and shit like that. I don't know, man. That's just me, man.
Well, if that's the case, Devin Haney better go out there and fucking beat Cambosos 12-0 every round. If y'all putting that crown on him. Y'all putting that crown on him, Cano. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all saying, acting like he the best thing walking. If he's that damn great, he better go out there and 12-0. He better win every motherfucking round against Cambosos, and them rounds better not even be competitive.
Yeah,
that's what I want to say.
Is not my favorite fighter. Devin's not my favorite fighter. You know that, right?
What's up?
He's not my favorite fighter. You know Shakur.
I know that. No, I already know.
I'm just saying that if those two particularly, Lomachenko, Devin were in the ring, stylistically, I see that. That's all I'm saying.
Lomachenko was not losing no goddamn fight versus Linares. That's a motherfucking lie. I don't know what fight you was watching. You feel me? But Jim Miller, but anyway, like I said, I just don't see that in Devin Haney. He ain't did nothing to show. Just because he went out and beat an old Linares, that shit didn't show me that he's good enough to just watch Vasil Lomachenko like that.
Nah, you know I'm with you on that. I don't even use a triangle theory anyway, man. I treat every fight for his own life. It's got his own little life. I don't care who they fought, how they look, who they fought, who and so. That shit don't matter come fight night, man. It don't matter to me. At least for me, it don't. I just don't use it as any kind of, shit. It's not gonna mean nothing. They're two different fighters. They're gonna face each other. Their styles are gonna mix differently, man. It's just what it is, man. That's why I don't.
And you're right. But like I said, man, I see it as a very close fight, and that's a fight I wouldn't be comfortable betting on neither one, because to me, either one can win that fight. I gotta see more from Haney. Personally, I gotta see more from Haney before I can say, okay, yeah, he gonna go out there and beat Vasil Lomachenko easily. I don't see none of them guys beating Vasil Lomachenko easily, but maybe Shakur Stevenson. He got the best possible chance to beat Vasil Lomachenko easily. And then people, Teofimo Lopez beat him. It wasn't no easy fight for Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? Lomo just didn't start fighting until about the 6th, 7th round. After he started fighting, it wasn't no easy fight for Teofimo. And he damn near stopped Teofimo in one of them rounds.
Man, shit. Boy, why he ain't started? That's his fault. That's Lomachenko's fault.
But for all y'all crowning Devin Haney, and I ain't talking to you, Cano, I'm talking to everybody in the chat that's crowning Devin Haney, putting all that pressure on Devin Haney, like he just the best fucking thing walking. Like I said, like he the best thing walking. You better hope that he go out here and dominate. I'm talking about completely dominate George Kambosos.
Actually, you know what? I'm looking forward to that fight. I actually want to see how he looks in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see it too. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. I got him beating George Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he's going to have to, you know, win in dominating fashion. He's going to have to win to where the rounds ain't even competitive. He's going to have to win like 10-2, but the rounds that he win, they're going to have to be where he clearly won them, where they can't rob him, where it wasn't competitive at all. But let's see if he's good enough to do that. If he's good enough to do that, then I'm going to say, okay, yeah, he's on a different level. We got to see that shit.
I'm just disappointed. I don't even mess with Kambosos no more, man. You know, I knew him and known about him for years, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Showed his true colors after he beat Lomachenko. He did a big switch and change and is acting all crazy. And you know, I just that kind of vibe don't sit well with me, man. I had to just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. That's another reason I'm really hoping Devin schools this guy, man, because he needs to. You know what I'm saying?
The motherfucker act like a complete bitch. He acting like a motherfucking diva. That's what he doing. And I hope that Devin beat the brakes off of his ass. But let me ask you, because you know, I didn't know too much about him. I ain't finna sit here and lie. I didn't know too much about him, you know, before the Teofimo Lopez fight. And then I went and watched some of his fights. And he didn't really stand out to me. I didn't see nothing impressive about him. That's why I picked Teofimo Lopez to beat him. Where you seeing him as a fighter?
I think he's a good fighter with a lot of heart, man, but he's not a great. He used to come down here to Florida to train all the time. Matter of fact, man, I've had his trainer on my show before and all that stuff, man. Probably about 2 years ago, something like that, man. He's the same trainer that trains Xander Diaz. Okay. So he's in that same. You know, now after he got these titles and shit, he built this little gym over there and where, you know, Australia or whatever the fuck. So I guess he's doing everything over there now, I guess. I don't know. But he a good fighter, man, with a lot of heart, man. But, bro, his attitude wasn't like this. You know, the way he spoke wasn't like this. The way he's acting is not like he's acting now. I was like, shit. I'm like, man, fuck this dude, man. I said, I knew this dude, man, way back when. Motherfucker was never that kind of energy, man. You know, some of these people let this shit get to their head. I think I don't think I know that he let this shit get to his head. And he needs to be knocked off that motherfucking cloud 9, man, and brought back down to earth and shit. Yeah, I'm hoping Haney does just that.
Right. I mean, he has some things that I see that could potentially cause Haney a problem. He got fast hands. You know what I'm saying? He like to punch when you do. So, you know, Haney, I don't know, man. It's like I said, I think that Haney is a better fighter than him all around. But then I can see him giving Haney some problems. So, you know, like I said, I just want to see Haney dominate the fight. So they don't have no reason to rob him.
Yeah, because he does got a gas tank. We'll tell you this. He got a gas tank. He ain't gonna gas out.
Right. And it's going to be a different fight than what we saw with him and Teofimo Lopez, because Teofimo, he can crack a lot harder than Haney can. So he's a lot more dangerous when it comes to punching power and being able to get your ass up out of there.
Man, but Teofimo came out there looking for a knockout from round 1.
Right.
These shots. That was like the dumbest game plan in the world.
Yeah, no, that shit was ignorant as hell. And his dad showed, and his dad got exposed too. Didn't know what to tell him. My man Darius Gallard. See, but this is why you gotta watch and think about what you typing before you type it. Because see, this type of shit I don't even want to do. But I'm gonna just do it because you felt the need to type that in there. You said all the Linares dropped Lomo though. Bruh, why would you put that in the chat if you're making an argument for Devin Haney, first of all? Because you shouldn't even put that in the chat if you're making an argument for Devin Haney, because we seen what Linares did to Devin Haney. He had Devin Haney hurt way more than he had Lomachenko. I mean, we've seen fighters get flash knocked down a lot. We've seen it happen to the best. So, I mean, I don't even know why you would put that in there, because Devin Haney was hurt.
You know what people are not realizing, man? Linares
is one of the hardest hitting people in that weight class. If we're gonna be real about it, he got power.
Yeah, I mean, everybody know he got power. I don't even know why he would put that in the comment to make the argument. You should have just left that alone. But yeah, man, like I said, we got a lot of great fights coming up, Kano. Great fights for the boxing fans. It makes for great boxing content. Of course, we're gonna be able to come on here and debate, go back and forth. We're not gonna always agree on everything, but at the end of the day, it's great to be a boxing fan right now. A lot of shit going on. You know, all we need to happen is this Errol, Spence, and Terence Crawford. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes right now.
Yeah,
shit then got quiet, but we need shit to pick up with that.
It's quiet for y'all. I'm saying I'm good with it because I already know the fight's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen too. What you looking at? What you thinking? September or November, December ish?
I don't think it's like September, man. I will say that it's gonna be in Vegas. It's not gonna be in Dallas.
Yeah, it's gonna be in MGM or T-Mobile. Probably more likely MGM. So you know, them ticket prices gonna be high as giraffe pussy. So you know,
It's gonna be it's man. Let me shut up. I can't really say, man. I just know the fight's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen for sure. It's gonna happen. You know, when it's crazy because when it's talked about, you know, it's usually some bullshit that's gonna happen. But when both camps kind of get quiet and you really don't hear nothing about the signing and rumors, then that's when shit pop off.
That's the beautiful part of it.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, man. That's how it should be. Hey, man, I appreciate you letting me on, man, but I am gonna have to dip out, man, because you know.
Yeah, I'm finna shut it down myself anyway, man. Before you dip out, Kano, let them know what you got going on, where to catch you at, what time.
Well, man, I'm on Counter Local Sports right here on YouTube, man. Follow at your discretion because I do get a little wild and crazy sometimes on my lives. I do sporadic lives. I don't have like a real specific time to go on. I do try to make sure that on Sundays around 3 p.m. Eastern time, that's when I like to do my post fight. I like to let the fight sink in a little bit and not do a post fight right away because there'll be too many emotions at that time. So I try to wait till Sunday around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Kano. Make sure that y'all go sub, hit the bell icon, Kano Loco Sports. Yes, sir. And Napoleon Armstrong says, fight not happening. Where's the contract? The cap don't stop. Well, the last time I checked, I never heard of a motherfucking promoter or a fighter that had the name Napoleon Armstrong. I didn't know that you fucking ran PBC or you ran Bud Crawford or Errol Spence. Moving along, Johnny Q, what's happening with it? Salute. Appreciate you. And y'all hit the like button. If y'all ain't hit the like button yet, smash the like button. Smash on the like button. Another great show. My man, Lord to the Game Boxing Talk says, what's up, King? He says, King didn't get the notification. Oh, man, we done. Yeah. I think, dude, you know what I'm saying? This dude, he just wants some fucking attention like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He want attention like a bitch. But we gonna go ahead and skip past him. Yeah, Lord to the Game. You already know, man. You catch the run back. We was in here cooking today. Mr. G says, it seems to me that Devin's skills are not progressing much, if at all. Some fighters peak early. Maybe that's the case. I wouldn't say that. I don't know how you come up with that assumption. I see Devin getting better and better every fight. I definitely wouldn't say that his skills ain't progressing. I just haven't seen that he has, you know, that he's got good enough yet to basically shut out Vasil Lomachenko. I just don't see that. I don't see how anybody else see that. But, you know, like I said, it is what it is. But y'all hit the like button.
Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a sub to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. I appreciate everybody that came through, everybody that commented, everybody that super chat. Y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone, y'all.